Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Decode with DF. Today's topic is going to be Headless 360 on Salesforce. What I would like to cover in this 2 minutes is to walk you through what is Headless 360, give some use cases, and then give a snapshot of what an architecture would look like for Headless 360. So let's get started. Um, if you're running a sales team on Salesforce, you know the frustration. Your reps aren't logging activity because it takes too long. Your pipeline data is always a week behind. Every time you need something changed, a new field, a new view, a new report, someone has to raise a ticket and wait for it to be changed, right? That the tools that is supposed to help you sell actually is slowing your team. The shift that Salesforce has done, they just changed the rules. They opened up the entire platform. So instead of your team working inside Salesforce interface, you can now bring Salesforce to wherever your team already works. Your data stays at Salesforce, your governance stays intact, but the experience, that's something that you can design and build it the way you want it. So let me give you some of the use cases so that you better understand what I'm trying to tell, right? So let's take the first use case. So you can replace your UI entirely, right? So build a custom application that looks and works exactly the way your team needs it. For instance, we built our own sales tracker, and that is where we manage our deals, our account plans, weekly activities, and analytics. So all that our reps do is in one place, and actually our reps use it, right? So that's one of the use cases. The second use case could be updating Salesforce without opening a Salesforce. That's what essentially headless means, right? So there's no interface. Now you can update deals, stages of the deals, using Slack, for instance, right? So where your reps are already working with their colleagues, with their clients, with their partners. So you could essentially open it up and create a Slack bot where these updates can be made through Slack as and when the work comes in and updations happen. Um, the third one is you can open it up for agents. So this is where you could have agents do some of the things that you wanted to automate, or do some kind of enhancements, or automated workflows, etc. So your agents can handle it automatically on a schedule in the background. So these are some of the use cases, but with to conclude and make a real clear picture of what this would look like. So let me share a quick architecture of it. All right. So what you see here is a three distinct layers, right? So this would be a typical Salesforce 360 architecture, headless 360 architecture, where you have the first layer is your Salesforce layer. This is where your data stays, your security and governance is intact. Your business logic that you've already created, is intact as well. And then you have your analytics and AI that can be drawn out of these backend data that you have in the Salesforce. The second layer is your API layer. This is where you read and write between your experience layer and the Salesforce layer. There are various ways to connect to Salesforce 360 using either an API or an MCP server. There are many other ways for you to use to read and write the data within the Salesforce. And then you have your actual experience layer. This could be, no browser, no login required in most cases, where you have bots that are in Slack and Team. You have custom applications. Then you have mobile applications, AI agents running in, and automated workflows that are doing things for you on when you are away, right? So this is essentially what Salesforce 360 architecture would look like, a typical one. But again, your creativity is up to you. How do you want to take this forward and build an application that works for you, right? That's a quick overview of what Salesforce 360 is all about. Thank you for your time and listening in. We will be following up with a few examples of real world use cases of Headless 360 in the future episodes. Do watch out for it. Thank you.